been a minute. Let me see if I still got it. What it do, what it do, what it do. You are rocking with your number one crew. This is Over the Ropes Wrestling Podcast, the best podcast in the land. And presenting to you back after what, 2 or 3 week hiatus is your boy OTR. Mic drop in the building, baby.
You also forgot the part-time king, but it's all right. We'll let that go. We'll let that
Hey,
go.
I had to take that crown off of you.
Hey, what it do, everybody? It's your boy Jay, aka OTR Messiah, aka Prediction Champ, aka actually, you know what? I'll let y'all be Prediction Champ. I'm Prediction King, okay? Because I've never been dethroned in a minute. So yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that.
What's going on, everybody? This is your man Trey, aka Treyway, aka OTR Trey, aka Wednesday night Trey, aka Watch Party Trey, aka Prediction Champ Trey. All right, everybody, thank you for tuning in. If you look at today's episode, this is episode 199. I've been doing the countdown to 200 for I don't know how long, probably since episode 170. So we are one episode away from episode 200. If you take a look at the title, you see we are here for the Backlash predictions, which I will be doing a watch party this Saturday at 6 p.m. early start time. And they're not even overseas. So, But yeah. Are y'all excited for Backlash?
Nope. No, I'm just playing.
Damn.
It's a little interesting.
Okay.
I guess because they went a different direction on how Backlash usually goes as far as, proceedings after WrestleMania. We usually get, rematches. We usually get fallouts. We usually get 6, 7. But we usually get just like, the catalyst, the fallouts after WrestleMania. So because they went a different direction, it's a little bit interesting for me.
All right.
We talked about this last time. I'm so glad that they cut that WrestleMania Backlash bullshit.
Yeah.
So, what up, Juju? I did one before we get started with the actual show. We got to start on a somber note. Did y'all heard about the news about wrestling promoter, legend, owner Ted? I'm about to say Ted DiBiase. Jesus Christ, Ted Turner. Ted Turner passed away today. Was it 86 years old?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know. I forget how much y'all watched WCW growing up, but WCW was my joint back in the day.
Oh, you already know I was a WCW fan. Like I was actually banned as a kid from watching Raw is War. Not and when it was WWF, not World Wildlife Foundation, but World Wrestling Federation. Yeah, I was banned. So, WCW was all I could watch. Monday Night Nitro, Thursday Night Thunder. What did they have
Saturday
on
night?
Saturday, was it Saturday night?
WCW Saturday night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My family tried to stop a player, but they couldn't do it.
Hold on. Shout out to Juju. Thank you once again. Said you my favorite. All of us. Said I sub. You know what? Just for that. Hold on. Just for that, you get a bomb. You get a flex bomb. You get a flex bomb. Appreciate that sub.
Appreciate the sub.
Very much. Thank you very much. But go ahead, Jay. I just had to show Juju some love.
Oh no, I was just reiterating that my parents tried to stop a player, but you know, back then we had VCRs that you could preset to record. So, you know, I
Yeah.
may have not been able to watch it live, but I had my own TV and my own VCR. So I made sure to record it and watch it later while everybody else went to
Hey,
sleep.
hey, I promise you, as soon as I got a remote control to my TV, it was over. I was going back and forth, so it was no stopping it there. And you know, when the
I remember.
pay per views came out, I only could watch it at my grandma's house. So
I remember. It was. I forgot. I think it might have been like a Halloween Havoc. It was when Diamond Dallas Page was fighting. I think it was either Hogan or Goldberg that he was fighting, and
yeah,
something happened to where the match ended on uh on the pay-per-view, and they cut it. Like, I guess they couldn't run over time, so they
mm.
were going to redo the finish of the match on Nitro the next
Oh
night.
yeah, I think I remember that. I think I remember that. Yeah,
I
Uh,
remember DDP being a part of that match.
yeah.
And I never forget, I begged and pleaded with my parents to let me stay up to watch it, because I was like, they supposed to show the finish of what happened the night before, and
Mm.
I gotta see it. I gotta see it. And they actually did let me stay up. Um, he said he gonna
Still,
drop a like. Appreciate it.
listen, still the best. And I didn't even really watch WCW like that because I was all about WWE or WWF. So you know, I was like, I'm not watching the competitor. Fuck Hogan. He done went over there and all them Macho Man and all them. But I will say I did watch the episode when they revealed Mankind winning the WWE Championship at the time.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
That was
yeah.
that was funny. I'm
And
not
yeah,
then
gonna lie.
everybody ended up going over to watch him win it on
yeah.
their channel. Yeah.
Yep. So I think they kicked themselves in the ass for doing that because it made everybody tune in to see what was
Nah,
going to happen.
they got a little too big for their britches. They thought that they was doing something. They thought that by
Definitely.
revealing the finish to the competition, because they were taped and they were live, they thought they was really doing something. All that does, it's like when people give you spoilers of movies and TV shows.
Yeah.
If you really want to see the movie or TV show, it doesn't matter if it gets spoiled. You want to see how it gets spoiled. Because they didn't, all they did was say that Mankind won it. They didn't say that DX got involved and all this other stuff happened that led to Mankind winning it. All they said was
It
that he
was
won it.
it
Yeah.
was so petty and funny
It was
though.
petty as hell.
Yeah, it was.
Hey
Um,
Juju, hey Juju, who's your favorite wrestler? Want to keep you active in this? Who's your
oh, yeah,
favorite
yeah, yeah.
wrestler right now?
Oh, also, another favorite moment of WCW was when Goldberg beat Hogan and became a double champ. He was the United States champion and became
Hmm.
world champion in the
Yeah.
same night.
Yeah,
He was already the United States champion, and he
yeah,
had
Yep.
he
both
was.
belts.
Yep.
Wasn't he on like he was what was that, like his 100th win or something like that? Like
It
Yeah,
was
or
so
something big
his
like
streak
that.
broke at 176.
yeah, I was about to say I think
Yeah,
he won the title on his 100th win, I think, or so
yeah,
it was something crazy like that.
yeah.
Yeah, so that was just some of my favorite moments. And
Ooh.
oh, he said a rock.
Okay, okay. The
Okay.
final boss. Okay.
So I know, Juju, you said that you love WWE. Are you able to comment on anything about this WCW conversation? Our our age range is kind of vast on this pod, so I don't know who saw what. Because honestly, I'm remembering all this stuff, but I was like 8, 9 years old when all this was happening.
I
I
think
think, yeah.
when I was really, I think I was 6 when I was like bought into WCW, and I remember. I think, matter of fact, I know it was my first time watching WWE, well WWF at the time, and I got banned from watching it. Is when Jacqueline got her top pulled down.
I remember.
Oh, by the referee.
Yeah, and they did not censor that. And my parents quickly hit the hand over eye blanket. Go to your room. It was.
Well, the problem is that they couldn't censor it was because that's when WWE went live,
Yeah,
and it wasn't supposed to happen. It
yeah,
was
Yeah.
supposed to be
They
him
have
pulling
no
her off his arms, and
yep,
yeah,
yeah.
they have no 10-second delay.
nah.
Oh no! So it was
Uh,
like,
But another because we're not gonna stick on this all night, but now you got me reminiscing about WCW. I remember when NWO invaded and they took Rey Mysterio and threw him into the truck.
yeah.
Uh
I think that was my favorite. That was one of my favorite moments is when he got unmasked.
mhm.
When the Wolfpack unmasked him. That was like one. At that point, that's when it was like, oh shit, the Filthy Animals is my new faction. Like
I'm trying to think what was one of the worst moments. I have to go with Dennis Rodman.
Dennis
The
Rodman
Hall
and
of
Karl
Famer.
Malone.
The Hall
Carmel,
of Famer.
yes. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Uh what about when David Arquette when they were promoting Ready to Rumble and he was
Oh
walking
yeah.
around Raw with the title because he had just won it at the pay-per-view?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
I will
Uh
say Ready to Rumble is a very underrated movie. I have to
oh
say
no,
that.
it's
Hey,
good.
appreciate the love, Juju. Appreciate it.
I appreciate it, man. Uh yeah, but oh, last question, last thing about the WCW. Let's say that WCW had stayed around and lasted the test of time. Pretty sure there wouldn't be an AEW. Y'all think? Or they still would have found a way to get it done.
I
I
think
don't.
it's
Oh, go ahead, Jay.
I don't think there would be an AEW because if you think about majority of the when AEW first started, a lot of people that they had there, writers, producers, stuff like that, were they not former WCW people?
Mhm.
So,
Well, you got to think they was jumping. They would executives were jumping companies
well,
early.
yeah,
I mean, you got to think about it. Like WCW, there probably wouldn't be a TNA, and there probably
definitely would be a TNA. Definitely would be a TNA.
and it wouldn't be AEW. Now, not saying that there wouldn't be a shift in management because management can always come in and they could pass it on and pass it over to other people who want to buy the company and make it bigger. But when you look at New Japan, it was still out there. You know, WCW and
ECW.
ECW and WWE. Um,
Whoa.
I think WCW would
Okay.
have brought out ECW if they lasted the time.
Well, you got to think about it. ECW. I mean, AEW is a more sophisticated mainstream version of ECW.
I do think that there possibly could have been an AEW. I will say that. I think there possibly could have been an AEW. Do I think it would have been on this? I think AEW would have been what TNA is now. I
okay,
think that's what it would have been.
yeah,
Okay.
because when you look at WCW, when like after WWE bought them out, that's when TNA came, and a lot of the WCW people went to TNA. They
Yeah.
branched off from WWE and went to TNA. So you kind of would see that. Yeah, I agree. AEW probably would have been what TNA is right now.
Okay. Nah, I
Hey
say
man,
that. Yeah.
Juju. I hope that soon. I don't know where you stay at, but hopefully you can catch a match.
Hopefully,
Yeah, hopefully.
we appreciate the love. Thank you.
WWE made make Juju's wish come true. If y'all watching
Prayers
this,
up.
yeah,
Prayers up.
prayers up. But
Um. Now let's go ahead and I do have some stuff that I do want to ask y'all about because I had to add something in here to the topic list, but it actually goes with what we're talking about. So everybody knows that TKO has been making a lot of noise recently,
thank you.
but
Oh, I'm so glad you started with this. I'm
I want
so
to
glad.
start. I was going to start with the Roman Reigns BS that's been going on, but actually, what we're going to do is we're going to start with the IWC content creators versus TKO. And what I mean by that is a lot of content creators have been going on other platforms they have. Some have been making YouTube videos. and have been talking about how, you know how when you watch some content creators and they have their reaction on top and the action at the bottom of the screen, like
Yeah.
it's a split screen.
Yeah.
So apparently, it's looking like WWE and TKO, or maybe just TKO, have been finding people who have been doing that, and they've been striking those, copyrighting them, and some people's pages have been getting shut down because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, everybody that's a fan of OTR, you don't got to worry about that because I don't know how to do it. So we don't put those videos on. So you ain't got to worry about us getting shut down.
So here's the thing, right? They can't copyright something that is already happening, like not that has already happened that people are reacting to. I think more so what they're doing is they're going after people who are watching live events and doing live
Streaming.
reactions.
Yeah.
They're trying to keep the little boxes because we can pull up an old video and we can watch it here. That's on YouTube, and we can react to it. There's nothing that they can do. There's no copyright.
Jay, I got to cut you off right there because people who early in the OTR days, I pulled while we were doing this very stream, I pulled up an old clip that was on YouTube, WWE's YouTube channel, of the Brood doing an entrance, and that episode actually got struck by copyright.
Oh, it did. Yeah, you remember? Was that the one where I had messaged you because I got the email? But
that was different. That was me. I put a video up, and I think it might have been because of the music I was using, because I didn't actually use any footage.
I was about to say, was it the music? Because a lot of times the copyright comes from the music. If you look at especially with YouTube, if you look at anything with YouTube, especially people that are streaming live and people talking about it, and they talk about how this video is going to get demonetized and copy because the music in the background and stuff like that. But I don't know what the fuck is going on with TKO. I don't know. Whoever is Dwayne needs to do something. Like, he on the board. He need to talk some sense into these people. TKO is starting to. Okay, I don't know if y'all know.
He's too busy stunting him at the
y'all remember, with a $3 million watch. Y'all remember the movie Gone in 60 Seconds, okay?
Yeah.
The guy that produced that movie or made that movie or something like that, he passed away, and his wife brought the rights to the movie, and I think it was the whole thing with Eleanor and that Mustang and calling it Eleanor and all that stuff, right? Yeah. And then there was a bunch of people on YouTube who, they have rebuild channels where they're building cars and stuff like that. And the moment that they would talk about, I'm going to do a Mustang, we're going to make a modern day Eleanor, she would come in and she would physically sue them, win the lawsuit, and take the cars from them. I watched 2 YouTube channels where they had to turn their cars over to her because they used the word Eleanor in reference to building this car. This is the route that I feel like TKO is trying to go right now. I feel like they're trying to basically say that, okay, if you want to use any type of WWE content, or if you want to use any type of this or that, you need to cut us a check. And it's not going to go over well.
If you look at our background, this is what it's all about. You can see the money falling from the sky.
Exactly.
Okay, so for my thing is, they went wrong when they started showing everybody's reaction when the show came on, like on Monday Night Raw, right? And they have a big PLE, and then next thing you know, they're showing everybody's reaction to the biggest thing that happened, like Cody finishing his story, or CM Punk winning the championship, or somebody coming back, and
Brock Lesnar getting retired.
They're showing everybody at home, all these people who are well in the content creator realm, they're showing their reactions. Now, a lot of those people aren't having a split screen, but some of those people, they try to finesse it. They try to, do the split screen and flip the image backwards, and so it look, you know what I'm saying? Like, they try, not mirror image, but flip it to where you can't really say that I'm watching it live and stuff like that.
I got a question for you after you finish, but go ahead, finish your thought.
But TKO, we've all said it. They are going to be the demise of WWE if WWE doesn't pull away. I was just having a conversation with my wife because we were watching like when the story started dropping and everybody's getting released and they're talking about like all the pay cuts and stuff like that. And she made a good point. Like she was like, Vince McMahon would have never done that. I don't give a fuck what y'all say about him. He wouldn't have did it. He's not going to go this far as to get rid of some of the most dedicated people and stuff. He gonna get rid of the newbies who can't cut it. But Vince was power hungry, but he also paid his people. If you know how to talk money, he gonna give you money.
Well, Vince was always about, if it makes me money, then cool.
Yeah,
that's what he cared about.
But I don't know. They just running the business. That's all they look at it as.
Well, it's numbers to them. That's all they want. It's a number producing business, and if it doesn't produce the numbers that I guess they're expecting, then they're going to make some changes. I feel like, to go back to the question I was going to ask y'all, do y'all think that, because you made a great point about how they were showing everybody's reaction and all that stuff, that could be copyright? You think somebody might have hit them with copyright for using their reaction without their permission?
Possibly, but I'm gonna tell you one thing that they did do. If you paid attention, all those people that they used their reactions, those mugs were front row at WrestleMania, all in green shirts with the green shirt guy.
Yeah,
every single one of them. It's the couple, the man and the woman who do it. The white guy and his wife who do it. Is another blonde. Well, most of them are white who do the reactions.
They got two black dudes that do it.
Yeah, but everybody was there, and they all.
I think something happened. I think somebody might have hit TKO with some type of copyright infringement.
I wouldn't doubt it.
And now they're retaliating against all content creators because maybe they had to pay out, maybe they had to settle. I don't know. I mean, I looked it up like to see if I could find anything, but I haven't seen anything about it. Could have been hush hush, maybe it never made it to whatever, but something like that, I feel like you would have heard all over social media if somebody did do that.
Right.
The point is that TKO right now, we lost a New Day because of this. There's going to be other wrestlers who are going to realize that, you know what, my worth is worth more than this.
Yeah.
When it came down to the point, now I kind of felt like it was coming when it came down to the point where these wrestlers had to buy tickets for family members to come to their show, is when it started getting a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I got a couple things here. So apparently WWE has been asking for multiple wrestlers to take pay cuts up to 50%, giving them a deadline of like 2 days to approve it.
Yeah.
Approve it. Multiple stars have accepted it, but others, like the New Day, said no, that's not good enough. Especially when they already signed a deal, and now you're trying to make them restructure it when you already promised them the funds, the money. Some reasons are they were feeling that they weren't getting enough return on the money that they were spending. Again, that's a TKO problem. Y'all say y'all run creative. If y'all paying these people all this money, you need to find a way to put them on TV. You got about 3-4 shows. Yeah. You got so many hours of TV time. You can find ways to put them on there. But I have some reasons here for pay cuts. Sources indicate TKO believes there is a gap between salaries and on-screen output. That's what I just said. Some stars are seen as being paid more than their current production level. The goal to align talent pay with their performance. So that's something.
I'm not gonna say that don't make sense. That makes sense.
What?
That kind of makes sense. I mean, I wouldn't pay somebody $10 million as a salary, and I'm not seeing you every week.
Again, that's their fault.
Yeah, that's their fault.
Their creative department's fault. Why don't you cut their pay?
Yeah. And this is the thing, like TKO. Are you having these conversations with the COO?
No, they don't talk Triple H about nothing.
And see, that's the thing. But Triple H is the one who's getting some of these people back. Like, use Aleister Black, for instance. He was the one who got him back, right?
And then
He got him an offer, got him the contract to sign. It wasn't good enough. This man was on TV, though, every week, and then they cut him.
I'm glad you brought up Aleister Black because I got a quote here from Booker T.
I mean, I seen that.
All these years, do you remember one Aleister Black match?
Yes, absolutely. Against Adam
I mean,
Cole.
we do because we was watching NXT.
Yeah.
First of all, Booker T's a fucking troll. And you know that Booker T's a company guy anyway, so it doesn't matter. He's going to say whatever he can to say that's in favor of the company.
Yeah.
But this
He's
is
a good old boy.
This is a quote.
I'll say this.
Good old
Okay,
boy. Man, we got a clip floating around with y'all bigging up Booker T. Now he a good old boy.
Listen, let's think about this scenario one good time, right? Let's just say you got a contract, and let's say you're making $2 million.
Yeah.
TKO, you just signed this contract. In New Day's reference. I don't know what the contract, but
They really did. They had just signed like a 3 or 5 year deal recently.
That's what I'm saying. So you just signed a contract, let's say 3-year deal. They're making $2 million a year per se, whatever. TKO decides 8-9 months later that, hey, you know what? We're paying you too much, and we want to restructure your contract. New Day says, no, I'm not taking less. Well, TKO goes, well, we're just not going to put you on screen then unless you take a pay cut. New Day, to me, did the best option possible.
Hell yeah, they hit
All right, well, I'll leave because at the end of the day, you still got to pay me my contract.
Yeah, they did a Sasha and Naomi.
So if you
but
think
they weren't
about
to
it,
take a pay cut though. They just didn't like their creative direction.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying though. So if you think about it though, New Day leaving, it's not like I'm pretty sure they had to pay them a buyout, right?
Yeah, because they're in the middle of their contract.
Exactly. So I would take the money.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'll leave, but you're gonna have to finish my contract. You're gonna have to pay me out. And TKO,
that should be in the language of the contract.
But they have to understand, like, okay, so, and I'm glad you brought that up, Jay, about the whole, like, I'm glad that this conversation about restructuring, right? So, like, for the NBA, they'll talk about restructuring contract because LeBron just restructured his contract, right?
Yeah.
He did that to get more people. Technically, his contract doesn't get restructured until the end of their season. Yeah. Whenever the end of their season may be. So, okay, we're not even here yet. All right. If you want me to restructure my contract, give me until SummerSlam. And then I'll restructure my contract. Like, there has to be a meat line. It can't just be like right away. Because all these sports, if y'all a sports entertainment company, all these sports, it's like you're either going to have to start making contracts to where this is your contract, this is what you're guaranteed. If we decide to cut you or leave you because of, or let you leave or terminate your contract, you're still guaranteed this much.
I'll say this, and it's all in the defense of the New Day, is that TKO, WWE, whoever decided to go that bullshit route with them. They decided to do that whole segment with Biggie. For what reason? Just to turn them heel.
They just didn't know what to do after.
Yeah.
Was dumb as fuck. You could have let New Day be New Day, and they still would have got the cheers. They still would have got the pops. They still would have got the merch sale. They still would have got all that stuff. The tag team division is already trash.
Yeah.
Already trash.
Yeah. And it's crazy. Like, you asked them to restructure their contract while Xavier Woods is recovering from an injury. So that's what the first thing that stuck out to me is like, damn, like, dude's not even on TV right now. It's just Kofi like holding them down. Because you saw right when that process of restructuring their contract happened, Grayson Waller had his own match against Obafemi. And he used his regular entrance music.
So apparently they were trying to give Woods what they call a Tyler Breeze contract.
Man, I read on that shit, bro. Like that's on. You're not about to use my own personal streaming service as a
Up,
part of
down,
the
down.
WWE contract. Up, down, down. Like y'all trying to get benefits off of that shit? Why? Because I choose to have certain superstars on my stream. No,
He's
that's
making money. He's
but
making
that's a
money off of it.
personal thing.
It became a WWE product.
It did, but now y'all can't have it. I'm going.
No,
I'm talking about that's why he was able to do it.
Did it become a WWE product, or did WWE try to use it to kind of backdoor it and promote up, down, down?
Well, it started being promoted because they started selling the up, down, down belt on the website.
That is true.
What's up, Ozzy the Cowboy? Yeah, we talking WWE and TKO. I have a quote here from Kofi. This comes following his departure from WWE. Do not ever compromise or accept less than your due when it comes to your worth. End quote. Let me see here. WWE got dues on 360 deals. I'm pretty sure WWE still eats off Cena. Well, It's funny you say that.
Well, they do. That's why they have him promoting Backlash.
That's why I say. That's funny you say that. He's supposed to be making some groundbreaking announcement at Backlash.
Some historic announcement at fucking Backlash.
They already had him host 2 nights of WrestleMania. You see, they still trying to eat off of him.
Don't be surprised if this motherfucker is on the board.
I think they mad. One, I think they mad because I still say Brock Lesnar screwed him over.
Hell yeah.
But the whole Obafemi and Brock Lesnar thing was supposed to, apparently I just saw a thing that said that it was supposed to be multiple matches over time.
Yeah.
Oba ultimately was going to retire Brock Lesnar and he was going to end it, but they were supposed to have like 2 more matches before that happened.
Yeah.
And Brock threw a curveball at everybody with retiring at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So
he didn't let nobody know. He threw up that X and everybody knows like, oh, this shit real. Like,
yeah, that shit was off script. That was
the only person
way
that
off the reservation.
Paul Heyman. The only person that knew was Paul Heyman.
So
no, Paul Heyman didn't even know. From what I heard, the thing that I got to go back and I got to see if I can find it. The article that I read said Paul Heyman had no idea.
This is a straight up Brock call.
Yeah.
So I have something here, and this is TKO executive pay packages from 2025. So we have Nick Khan at the bottom with 24.3 million.
Mind you, that just recently happened. So don't look too deep into it because his stock just rose 304% due to these cuts that they had.
We have Mark Shapiro, the president of TKO. He's making 42.6 million. And as he said, we need Ryback. Zandel says 300% increase for some.
Yeah.
And then we have Ari Emanuel, which is The Rock's agent, Pat McAfee's agent. The reason why The Rock and Pat McAfee got involved in big pay-per-views for WrestleMania last year and this year, and the reason why The Rock came back for Elimination Chamber last year, making $67.4 million. And that's as of when I took this screenshot. This is via Deadline.
Yeah.
So as we know, it could be more now.
Which is crazy because if you think about it, The Rock being on the board of TKO, he only made $900,000 from TKO. Well, that was as of last year. Don't know how
he's
much
a worker.
This year.
What Dane Dash say? He's a worker. He's not a boss.
Bro,
I'm just saying though, like, and you can tell his position on TKO. I mean, 900,000.
Bro,
you would think is a little low for The Rock,
but that's $100 million between 3 people. Between 3 people.
So why
who's really not doing shit?
So why don't these 3 people take a pay cut themselves then and give it to these wrestlers so that they can keep them on? That had never happened.
We've all had some dealings with banking institutions, and I don't believe the CEOs of those companies are taking pay cuts for the employees to get paid more.
Well, I can tell you that the one dealing that I had at the banking institution, that CEO got cut because of his little backdoor dealing. So
I have a certain instance with a CEO where he was given a proposition, whether to retire early or be fired. So he retired early, got his severance, and then a new CEO came, and I am in the position that I am now due to that new CEO.
So
I understand, I feel your pain, bro. I've been laid off.
I'm about to say, so us saying that that TKO CEOs need to be taking pay cuts. Yeah, that ain't
Ozzy, you was my guy, bro. You was my guy. Everybody sub or Danhausen will curse you. Hey, I feel you on that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did not unpopular opinion, but Danhausen is a waste of money. All right.
Well, we're gonna talk. Well, he's the top merch seller. So is he a waste of money? That's what they care about, money.
He don't do merch. Shit.
He does enough. I actually think Danhausen's pretty funny.
I don't at all.
I mean, I'm not
Danhausen here.
he bringing the company money.
And Ozzy, I'm glad that JD read that probably. Because at first I thought you said that they need to curse us. I was like, whoa. But you said they need to be cursed. Okay.
Yeah. They don't sell.
I respect that. Thank you. Now, going back to the New Day. Where do you think is the best landing spot for them? A lot of people
AEW.
Say it's AEW.
With Keith Lee. It's a new.
Is Keith Lee ever going to wrestle again?
Yeah.
I hope so. Bobby Lashley was talking shit. I wouldn't be mad if they joined the Hurt Syndicate.
Hey. I mean, I'll say this, man. Do I think Kofi's going to pop up somewhere? I don't know, man. I mean, Kofi was already talking about possibly retiring soon anyway from WWE. I would think I would see Woods more than I would see Kofi.
Okay. I have a feeling that because they departed the way they did, it might invigorate Kofi a little bit more to go ham so they can have some of these dream matches with the Young Bucks, FTR, Coping Christian.
You got to think, 8 years ago, they were doing up, down, down with the Elite, right? Mm-hmm. So all those guys are like naturally friends.
Sandal just said it.
They're naturally friends, right? So I definitely could see them pop up on AEW. Now, this is where we get into the business aspect of a landing spot, right? So everybody's not like Allen Iverson, where you get a contract and you don't spend it. You give it to your mom, who you really trust, and she holds on to your $40 million contract, and all you're spending is endorsement money, right? So I don't know how everybody's lifestyle is, but let's just say you get your WWE contract, you buy you a new house, new car, you putting your kids in school. How much money did you really save for that? So now it's like, shit, I just lost my source of income. What's next? Well, I got a landing spot. So if I get signed this contract, maybe 3 years, which I was planning on staying with WWE in the first place, now I actually get to save that money.
Man, let's keep it a buck.
So that's the business.
Tony Khan gonna write up, he gonna give a blank check and tell them to write whatever they want. Because when the New Day pop up on AEW, that's going to go crazy.
Yeah. And then they're going to end up in some fucking 40-man faction and not do shit with it.
They're not going to join the Don Callis.
If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. But on a business side now, it's like, it gives him time. Kofi for sure gives him time with his family, right?
Let's be honest, right? If I was Woods, I don't know. I think I would go more towards social media and live streaming, and building up my platform from that.
Honestly,
I mean, you can make pretty much what Zando said. You can make his own game. I mean, think about how much money these streamers make. You got streamers like iShowSpeed. You got streamers like Kai Cenat and all that stuff. I can see Xavier Woods in that capacity, live streaming. I mean, he has the connection with wrestlers. He can do whatever he wants when it comes down to social media at this point. Does he really need to get back into the ring? I mean, it's up to him. If that's what he loves doing and he decides he wants to go to AEW or TNA and do that, then cool. Now, I just don't think that he has to.
Do you think Okay, if they, and I agree with you on that. Like he definitely got other stuff that he could do that's gonna make him a lot of money. Now, this is my thing. With do you see them going staying together?
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah.
I feel like
Really?
I feel like they're gonna be moving like the Good Brothers.
The
Really?
problem is that here's the issue. Unless they own the copyrights to New Day, it's not going to hit the same.
Yeah, they
And that's
don't.
the only reason why I don't think that they will stay together if they do debut in AEW.
They'll just call themselves something else, like New Afternoon or something.
No, but this is the point. This is the point that I'm trying to make.
It's not
Good
going to hit the
evening.
same.
Huh?
Good evening.
The point that
Good evening.
They gonna stay together. Y'all feel like y'all just making up stuff at this point.
no, this
No,
is
I'm not making
hear
up
me
things,
out.
man.
Hear me out. Kofi Kingston made a name for himself by himself, right? Before the New Day. Kofi Kingston was already established, right? Boom.
Mhm.
He got bigger with the New Day. What was Xavier Woods before the New Day?
Oh my God.
Consequence Creed. Where did he come from? TNA. Xavier Woods will go back to TNA.
I tell you this, okay? If Kofi Kingston decides that he does want to wrestle and he signs with AEW, TNA, or whatever, I want the Jamaican Kofi. I want the Jamaican Kofi back.
I want that. I agree with you, Jay.
I don't think that necessarily
Too late for that.
I don't think that they need to come back together. That's all
No.
I'm saying. I don't.
So you don't want them to be together.
No, because it's not going to be the same.
They don't have to be the same.
Day. They're
It
not
don't
going
have
to
to
be
be the same.
they can't use the name The New Day, and they're going to come up with some alternate name that, in my opinion, is not going to hit.
So you
And
think
then
the Hurt
it's just-
Syndicate should break up? Edge and Christian should break up?
Yes, the Hurt Syndicate.
FTR
Absolutely.
needs to break up. All the teams that came over need to break up.
I'm not
No.
saying all the teams need to break up.
You
I'm
still
just
missing
saying
the
that
point.
this is
I
my
ain't missing
opinion.
the point. I just don't agree vehemently.
You ain't got to agree. I'm just saying this is my opinion on the New Day.
I mean,
That's
Xavier
all.
Woods was a partner of Ron Killings, right? Back in the day. He got most of his groove at TNA, which caught the attention and which brought him over to WWE. So he could easily go back to TNA, get a big ass pop, come back as Consequence Creed, and do his thing for a little bit, right? Kofi, he's Kofi. Kofi could come as a natural born Ghana, or he could go back to his Jamaican thing. He has different avenues that he can go. They've already put it out there that he's African.
All I'm saying is that just like Zando said, it worked for FTR. Yeah, it worked for FTR. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to work for New Day or Xavier Woods and Kofi. And I would hate for them to show up, come up with some other gimmick name, and then it bombs. I don't want to see that. I think that's more so where I'm coming from. I don't want them to take that chance. I would rather them just do their solo thing and then see how it goes down.
So you're operating out of fear.
That's fine. I'll do that.
They're gonna end up going to AEW called Montego Bay.
I'll be over here going on the meanest
The
rant.
unicorns. Like,
Ozzy the Cowboy been going on a rant this whole time.
I've been seeing, bro. He's like that whole thing about Triple H trying to take our childhood. Mr. Hunter hates happiness. Hunter hates hopefulness. I've been seeing already. People been killing that joke.
Man, I wish Mr. I Can't See No Color was here. He would be going in on
for the first
right
time.
now.
I can actually say this is not Triple H's fault.
All right, so I gotta talk about the GOAT, Tongaloa,
Oh
getting
God,
released. Him and JC Mateo got released. I was watching Busted Open Radio, and Bubba Ray, he was like, he never thought that JC Mateo should have went to WWE in the first place because he knew they weren't going to know what to do with him. The only good thing is that he had 4 solo matches and went 3-1.
Yeah.
That's the only good thing.
He had 4 solo matches since
4 solo matches.
debuting. So
He went
did you
3-1.
see the thing where it showed that the history for the last 3 Backlash debuts are all released now?
Yeah,
Yes.
Carlito, Tongaloa, and JC Mateo.
Yeah. Mr.
Yep.
Mr. Montanza himself.
Listen,
All right.
these are the releases. As much as I hate saying this, these are the releases, in my opinion, that make sense.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, yeah.
And I never want to see anybody lose their job and get released. But let's be honest, you're under contract, you're making a hell of money, shit ton of money, and that's just the way that it goes. But when it comes down to people being released, that makes sense. You got some people who were being released, as we said before, that were part of active storylines,
Mm-hmm.
and it just didn't make sense as to why they released them.
I'll
So,
say this may not be popular, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. The R-Truth releasing made sense too. That made a lot of sense.
are you talking about when he got released the first time?
Yeah.
It
Release
definitely
R-Truth. That made sense.
It
Like
made
everybody
sense.
was mad, but that made sense. Hell,
I mean, like Kyrie, her getting released, that makes sense.
Zoe Stark.
Mm,
Kyrie, not really.
I'm gonna disagree with that.
Yeah. Well, he don't like his female Japanese wrestlers.
I'm gonna disagree with that.
So he's
only
biased.
because I seen where they could have went different avenues with that.
All right.
Okay.
What is happening here?
Yeah, before they released Ray Phoenix,
But let's
they
be
could
honest.
tag
I
on with
want to
50.
ask y'all a legitimate question. To me, do y'all think that the Aleister Black and Zelina release did not make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
It makes sense.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, because
The only way that it wouldn't have made sense is if they stuck with the original plan, which apparently was for Alistair to be the one on the phone instead of Pat McAfee playing the mind games, getting in his head, and doing all of that.
But I knew they were going to get released because they were doing the same gimmick that Karrion Kross and Scarlett was doing. So it was like, if y'all doing the same thing with their creative, yeah, y'all just released 2 people that were doing that. Like,
that was doing the exact same thing. Yep.
It made sense. I was like, all right, bro. But just to see them on TV the previous week and they're active and then they get released, it's just kind of like, damn, bro. you should just left me in the back.
Jelly Roll is not a wrestler. At the end of the day, this is showbiz, and you need celebrities to draw people in. I don't care what anybody says or what anybody's gripe is against Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll has the followers and the backing to justify putting his ass in the ring. So does IShow Speed. You're not going to be able to get around it. I mean, you're going to have your celebrities occasionally that are going to get put into these matches, think about, now that you brought this up, let's just go down this little rabbit hole real quick, okay? Because that people don't understand. Think about Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest.
Hey, Bad Bunny, he can stay
forever. The
forever.
amount of fucking money that made for them,
especially in Puerto Rico.
Bunny.
Yeah.
So, listen, if they did have Justin Bieber would have brought a shit ton of money.
That sounds like that was the AEW match. Okay. I got some Roman stuff, but we can wait till we get to his match to talk about it. Let's get to these predictions.
I just want to say every black person that's a celebrity doesn't need to be in WWE because that was the worst shit I had Lil Yachty with Trick Williams. Like,
yeah, but look, once again, we're talking about that. We're talking about the age range. Look at Lil Yachty's fan base. Mm-hmm. His fan base is WWE.
Yeah,
that age range.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
So, apparently they must have liked the format of putting matches on ESPN before it switches to unlimited, because on Saturday, the first 2 matches of Backlash will be Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker and Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn. and they will both be featured on ESPN2. So you essentially would be paying $30 for the remainder of the card, 3 matches on ESPN Unlimited.
$30 for 3 matches. Wow.
That's $10 per match.
Bro, if they not getting over, dog, like this.
And a John Cena announcement.
This is hilarious. This is.
I swear to God. Listen, let's make sure. I'm so glad I'm not gonna be on this watch along, and I got shit to do. So, because if this announcement is not good, I'm gonna fucking crash out. So I'm just glad that I'm not going to crash out on screen doing a live watch along. Okay.
Nah, we need you to crash out on one of these. We can get our shit up there on the Backlash review.
It's gonna be muted.
Y'all not gonna make me to crash out.
I mean, they can't hear. They can't hear. Are they gonna see us going like this?
No, they're gonna see me going like.
But all right, so let's get to the matches, and we can start with the two that are going to start it. So we can have Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker. This is a regular singles match. And before we give the predictions, I do have a quote that Paul Heyman gave on First Take today. He said, "By the time Braun Breaker is done with Seth Rollins at Backlash, Seth Rollins will have more excuses to offer than Jaylen Brown." Continue. Wow. Our resident Celtic fan, Jay, would you like to give your prediction first?
Well, one, Paul Heyman can kiss my ass. I can tell you that much, okay? Here's unpopular opinion. I think that they need to just go ahead and finish this fucking feud out. I want Braun Breaker to win, but I believe that Seth Rollins is going to win. Seth has been getting his ass beat
on Monday.
Seth has been getting his ass beat too much by Braun Breaker lately to not win this match. So I'm going with Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Did you want to add anything for potential bonus points?
Yeah, my bonus.
I mean, bonus points is probably going to be Braun Breaker is going to win because what's his name comes back?
Oh, Bronson Reed.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're picking Braun Breaker?
I'm picking Seth Rollins, but I know deep down that Braun Breaker's probably going to win.
Oh, well, this don't count then. Hell no.
No, put me down for Seth Rollins. I said I'm taking.
No,
Seth
I'm talking
Rollins.
about the bonus points. I got
no the bonus. I still get the bonus points if Braun Breaker comes back. Don't cheat.
It's not cheating. You said you're saying two different things. You're saying Seth is going to win, but if he doesn't win, it's because it is. So it's Seth winning or not.
That's what it means to guess what happens and get the bonus points. You see how you try to cheat? You see how you be trying to cheat me out of shit?
Oh, because is he winning or not?
I just said I'm taking Seth Rollins. So whether Seth Rollins wins or not, if Seth Rollins loses, then I don't get the points. But if Braun Breaker comes back,
do you get?
Bronson Reed?
So if Bronson Reed comes back, it doesn't matter if you lose the match. You're getting 2 points as opposed to 1.
That's my.
You hear how it sounds?
That's my prediction for my bonus points. Hey,
oh my god! All right, go ahead, JD.
So I'm picking Braun Breaker, but my bonus points are the Street Profits and Joe Hendry and the rest of the division is going to get involved, and strong possibility that Bronson Reed is going to return to.
Okay, goddamn.
Yeah, I mean it's all conclusive into one extra.
Okay, but in order to get those bonus points, you need all of that to happen, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything you say has to happen, not specifically, but
everything
characters involved.
Everything is going to happen exactly what I said. So Street Profits, Joe Hendry gets involved, the rest of the division gets involved, and then Bronson Reed comes back to help Braun Breaker solidify the win.
You know, the crazy part about it is I can see all of that fucking
happen. Yes, because then the finale of the division will be Seth Rollins, the Street Profits, and Joe Hendry versus the division in a fatal 4-way at Clash in Paris.
We all know it's happening. We see it. We see it.
Okay. I got mine because at first I was like, man, they took everything, but y'all did not. So I'm gonna pick Braun Breaker to win, but I'm gonna say it's because Maxine Dupree helps out the Vision.
God damn. There is nothing.
They showed her and Austin Theory talking again on Monday.
That's a love connection type thing. She ain't about to help them.
But she could help them. She could easily, whatever. If it happens, it happens. It's just 2 points.
Hey, that's your pick.
I mean, hell, you didn't pick the whole damn roster to come out to help. So shit,
I didn't pick the whole roster to help. I'm picking everybody that's involved in the storyline.
Yeah, Street Profit, Joe Hendry, Green Shirt Guy, the Popcorn Man, Byron Saxton.
The Green Shirt Guy might blind them with his camera.
Bronson Reed, shit, Stephen A. God,
aren't they all part of the storyline? Everybody who I named.
But yeah, I don't think that even if the Austin Theory Maxine thing is a love connection, I still think she's gonna be a part of the Vision, and the Vision work as a unit. So if the whole Vision is out there, she'll be part of it. Okay, so Seth for Jay, Braun for me and JD. All right. On another sad note, this one not as serious as the other RIP we did earlier, but did y'all want to pour a drink out for the gingerbread man?
No.
Well, I will.
No, because that was the most bullshit ass.
Nothing came out that cup. No,
because nobody was in the suit. So we got Trick Willie, the champion, United States champion, with Little Yachty. I'm assuming will still come out versus Sami Zayn for the United States Championship. Who you got?
Trick. I ain't got no bonus shit.
I can hear the gears turning in Jay's head because I'm kind of thinking the same way.
I'm actually taking heel Sammy.
Is that your bonus point that Sammy turns heel?
This is where Sami Zayn officially turns heel.
I like it.
I'm picking that too.
I like it.
Because then you can have Trick chase again. He'll be the biggest baby face.
Yep.
Sammy will finally. I mean, Sammy just committed murder on SmackDown.
Yep.
Like, what are we talking about?
This is where Sami Zayn pulls out all the stops, all the tricks, and he officially goes heel.
Oh, Lord.
Takes the title.
So are you predicting Sammy turning heel as your bonus, or he just? Or
I'll take Sammy turning heel as the bonus. I'll take another bonus point.
Yeah, because I'm picking that too. So shit.
Who's on Dynamite right now? Zandal.
What did he say?
He said somebody said the wrong state on Dynamite.
Oh yeah, damn! I forgot about Dynamite. I got the damn Nixon. What's the name on? Nixon Sixers. Okay, Sammy heel turn. And you sticking with Trick?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, next match.
Specifically on the app.
Yeah, for $30.
Yeah.
Let's do it. We got The Miz and Kit Wilson versus Team Danhausen. I don't know who Danhausen's partner is going to be.
This about to be y'all about to pay $30 for a 4-minute match.
This is my pick. I'm going with Danhausen. As much as I don't want to, I'm going with Danhausen.
Who's his partner?
And the only reason now this is my extra credit. These are my points right here. I think his partner is going to be Royce Keys.
I like that. I might have to ditto that, Jay. I might have to ditto that.
So you're also picking Team Danhausen.
Oh shit, Ricochet.
Ricochet said this wrong. He said NC when they were in SC. Oh. Not Jay Dukes put probably CM Punk.
Nah,
I mean, they are tight.
They are, but I don't think it's gonna be CM Punk.
I like that, Jay. Royce Keys, yeah. Because they got to get him somewhere and start putting.
This is the perfect area to start. If you think about it, if they do it right, this is the perfect way for them to start turning him into the SmackDown Oba.
Yeah.
Turn him into that unstoppable force that's going to wreck everything on SmackDown.
Yeah. I agree. That's funny because next week, doggone WWE is in Colombia on the 15th.
I saw that. I just
SmackDown
don't feel like driving an hour.
Yeah.
I know this ain't gonna happen, but I'm gonna say what I want to happen. I'm gonna pick Team Danhausen, but I want it to where I want my bonus points to be Danhausen accidentally curses himself, but I don't see that happening because I think they're gonna win the match. But him cursing himself will be hilarious. But let me not get too crazy.
So who do you think his partner is going to be?
Damian Priest.
I was gonna say R-Truth.
I don't think so, man.
Because I was going to say R-Truth because Danhausen starts with a D, so he's like, "Oh, I thought you was Priest." You know how whatever.
I can see that happening. I don't know why.
Or I can see because if you've been watching Danhausen's backstage segments, he's got a running gag with the Bellas where he calls them the Bella clones, and he thought that Paige was Nikki. I could definitely see him trying to like get Paige or Brie to be his partner, but they say no, like something like that. But yeah, if I had to pick a partner for him, Royce Keys does make the most sense because Danhausen really hasn't interacted with anybody that's been interacting with Miz and Matt Cardona. I want to pick him. Matt Cardona.
Okay.
I don't know why you about to pick somebody that's about to be released again.
Because he ain't been released yet. And if it's Danhausen, it really don't matter if he get released. All right. Now,
this could also be LA Knight. No, he's on Raw.
That don't mean nothing.
That is true.
You literally have Gunther, who's a Raw superstar, going after Cody, and Jacob, who's a SmackDown superstar, going after Roman. So that don't mean shit.
That is true.
We got Asuka versus Io singles match. Only women's match on the card.
Asuka.
Damn, Jay. We said it at the same time.
I'm gonna go with Io.
I bet you are.
And I'm gonna go with the running theme that's been online that Kyrie's gonna come back for a one-time appearance to help.
Bro, she's in Japan.
These are bonus points. They're technically not supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Well, then if we're going with bonus points, then I'm going with Rhea coming out to help.
Okay.
I'm going to go with a WWE 2K25 type scenario where Asuka possesses Io after she beats her.
Asuka's going to cheat some way, somehow to win this
match. The Mist is going to get her under her spell?
Yep.
Okay. Asuka puts Io under a spell. Yeah, these bonus points are supposed to be fun. Like Asuka putting Io under a spell is hilarious.
Hey, they're about to become a tag team.
Oh, they're about to be the Kabukis?
Nah, they ain't gonna be the Kabukis.
The Pirate Princesses?
They gonna be the Shredder Sons.
Oh God. Okay. So now we have our main event, which is Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu for the World Heavyweight Championship. But before we give the predictions, I did have some Roman Reigns stuff, so I'm gonna just say it really quickly. All the rumors that Roman was told to renegotiate his contract, everybody says that was a typo, and that is false. People of his stature were not asked to renegotiate because it was a rumor that he had just signed a 3-year deal, and they asked him to renegotiate, and they say that's why he's not going to be at Night of Champions and why he's not going to be on any Raws in June, which is also false. He was never planning to fight at Night of Champions, so that's why he's not going to be on any June.
Right, he's going to be
Raws.
at Clash in Paris.
So y'all take that information for what you will. Whoever wants to go first, make your prediction.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm going with Jacob.
Okay.
I think. Nah, I'm fucking with you. You really think I'm taking Jacob? And you really wrote that down?
I
you
did.
Really wrote that down.
You better tell him, Jay. You better tell him.
Goddamn respect on the OTC, okay? The fact that you even wrote that down shows me that you don't respect Roman.
No, I just respect you and what you say. If you're lying to me, that's you.
Acknowledge him, okay?
If you want to lie to me, that's fine.
I'll go with Roman. Roman all day, every day. I'm still going with the theory that Roman's winning, and that the way that this storyline is going is that after Roman wins, Jacob falls in line and he joins the family. Still going with the fact that for my bonus points, I think Solo interferes in the match. Him and the rest of the MFTs try to interfere in the match, which brings out the Usos, which ultimately leads to Jacob losing, which ultimately leads to Jacob joining the family. Just say.
God, this is worse than the damn this is worse than the Seth match. Good Lord. So your prediction is, I thought, so is your bonus point that he joins the family or that all that other shit happens?
No, he's not going to join the family at fucking Backlash.
Okay.
My bonus points is that Solo and the MFTs are going to interfere.
Yeah, he's just putting more depth and context.
I'm putting it all together. I'm bringing the picture. Golly, calm down.
Yeah.
Damn waves are too tight.
It'll never be too tight. Or I'm about to say, do you think they get a scenario like when Jay was forced to join?
No, because Jay was forced to join because he was watching his brother get his ass beat, and he had to fall in line that way. I think Roman gets Jacob to fall in line because Roman generally pushes Jacob to the brink of the match. I think Jacob gets Roman's respect because Jacob gives Roman everything that he has. And if it wasn't for Solo and the MFTs interfering, I feel like Roman might have been like, damn, Jacob might have actually won this match, or he might have had a good shot at beating me. But ultimately, Jacob
I think more so how Jacob falls in line is like, it's gonna be on that shit where, because the whole thing with Jimmy and Jay is like they trying to tell him like, bro, we done been there. You swimming in deep waters right now. You with a shark, like you with a megalodon right now. So, and they're gonna be like, man, we told you, like. And Jacob's thing is always been, you gonna get in where you fit in. So now I think they're gonna hit him with that. So you're gonna get in where you fit in, and it's like, yo, we told you. He put food on your table. He's gonna put food on your table if you join the OTC, and it's not gonna be right away, but it's gonna be a couple more episodes to where it's like they're gonna be convincing him, and then I feel like that whatever happens in Clash in Paris, that's when Jacob finally shows his loyalty to Roman.
I mean, look at everything that has happened leading up to this match.
Yeah.
Not one time has Jacob attacked the Usos.
Exactly.
Not one time. Even when he had the opportunity to do so this past
he walked right through
this past Friday, he walked right by them. Like
he's showing that he don't need them.
Well, also Jimmy has always had his back as well.
Yeah.
When they were on SmackDown, Jimmy had his back because they even tagged together.
There's a lot of hidden context there, Mike.
You're picking Roman. Yes. I mean, we have to get it on record.
Yeah.
I'm picking Roman too, but
now I did have I'm going with Jay's bonus points. I had an alternative storyline, but then I was just like, because Jay went first, I was like, I know he's going to say the same thing as me. My alternative storyline, though, was they're still going to win. I mean, Roman's still going to win. And I'm going to keep calling this until he actually fucking shows up. But Zilla was going to come and was going to either, I think he was going to team up with Jacob.
Who?
Zilla. Yeah. Because if you know, I don't know. Did y'all watch?
So you're saying Zilla shows up?
Yeah, that's just my. That's my. No. That's not my extra.
What is it?
What Jay said, because that's actually the real life shit. I had an alternative. But and the only reason why I had an alternative, like I had that in my brain coming on into this episode, is because Zilla had his match against Karrion Kross in the indie promotion that they were on, and Karrion Kross gave that promo and said Zilla had a choice to make. Either he starts his own bloodline or he joins that bloodline. And I'm like, all right. And he lost. He lost a championship match. Usually when that happens, there's something in the works of it. I know it's been happening pretty frequently with Zilla, but, you know. It's about that time.
I'm going to pick Roman as well, but I think it's because I do agree that Solo and the MFTs come out, but I think we finally get Tama turning on Solo. But it's not enough for Jacob to win. But we do get him turning. So that's mine. I don't switch it up.
No, I mean I agree with you. I don't think that the turn comes at Backlash. I think the turn comes following Backlash on Friday.
You know what? Trey's synopsis actually kind of makes sense at Backlash, because they start attacking Solo. Solo fights off
Jimmy and Jay.
No, he fights off MFTs.
Oh, okay.
Big Tree Tonga.
Tala
Tonga. Yeah, tall Tonga. He starts fighting off him and Solo, and then he comes like face to face with Tama Tonga, and they got history. They was always cool. They was running mates. And so I feel like at that point, Solo's getting up, and then Tama Tonga hits Solo and walks off. But that's enough distraction for Jacob to turn around and get speared by Roman.
Yeah. I'm saying because the Tama Tonga thing is not going to affect the match to where Roman loses. Yeah. Like, it'll be enough for Jacob to be like, "What the hell?" Like, because you saw Solo still trying to get Jacob to come back, trying to get him to come back.
So does this lead to Roman fighting Jacob again at not Jacob, but fighting Solo again at Clash of Champions? Clash in Paris.
I think it leads to Roman and Solo. The way I see the match ending is I see Solo and the MFTs coming out getting involved. The reason why I just don't see the turn is because I see basically Jacob taking out Solo.
Jimmy
the Usos are going to get involved too and all that stuff. But I see Jacob ultimately taking out the MFTs too.
Mm-hmm.
And then based off of the MFTs getting their ass beat for trying to interfere in this match, because they even came out and they said why they're wasting their time with him. He's not worth it. Remember,
Tama Tonga said that.
Yeah, he snatched the mic out of Solo's hand. I think that's what we get on Friday Night SmackDown, where they come out and they're basically like, "You had us in that ring, and you know what I mean. Like, we did all of that for nothing." And then we got speared and got our ass beat and all this other kind of stuff. And then that's when they turn on Solo. That's the way I see it.
Because honestly, I could see it to where all three MFTs come out, including Solo. So 3 of them. And then right when they're getting ready to attack, I can see Tama being like stopping his brother. Yeah. Solo's like, "Yo, what you doing, man? We've got to get up in. We got to try to get Jacob back into the family." And then they argue, and then that's when Solo tries to hit him. He accidentally hits Tala, and then Tama hits Solo. Something like that. The Usos only got to get involved.
Or if you really want to push this storyline, which we all know they can, after the failed attempt of them taking out Jacob, even though Jacob does lose the match, I could see. I mean, we got Solo and the two MFTs, so there's three. You got Jacob, and then you got the Usos, three. I could see a 3-on-3 tag team match at the next upcoming pay-per-view. And then because we know that we're not getting Roman at
Night of Champions.
Night of Champions, yeah. So
but the next pay-per-view is Clash in Paris because that's at the end of May.
is Roman scheduled for Clash in Paris?
Yeah.
What's in July?
Hold on. Because I had just seen a timeline and it was showing the rest of his schedule. Hold on.
I know that they can push this out to another premium live event. That's basically where I'm getting at. And that could be where the turn finally comes.
I think you're right. Yeah. No, it's not Clash.
Isn't Clash right before?
Nah, it was last year. Hold on. It was, I don't know what's in June.
Well, June used to be Money in the Bank until they pushed it until after SummerSlam.
That's right.
Okay, so all right,
maybe
so
it's gonna be a new pick.
So we got Backlash this Saturday. We got Saturday night main event on 23rd.
Clash in Italy. That's what it is.
Italy is the 31st.
Yeah, that's where he's scheduled to. Yeah. Not Paris, but it's Clash in Italy. Roman is scheduled for that.
Yeah, because then in June, Night of Champions, that's in Saudi Arabia, in Riyadh. And then Saturday night main event, and then SummerSlam is in August. And then Money in the Bank is September.
How do you have a pay-per-view called Night of Champions and you don't have Roman scheduled to be there?
Maybe he loses it at Clash in Italy.
Shit, I might change I think I might go with Jacob.
A lot of people in our subscriber questions, I had at least 3 people ask us if we thought that Jacob had a legit shot at winning the title.
He does.
He does.
The only way that I could see that he did have it is if the Usos turned on Roman.
Now they have been building up. When we talked about it, when Jacob first debuted, we talked about how Jay kept talking about how crazy and unhinged he is. And they starting to bring that talk back up again. And we saw it again on Monday when he didn't even, as soon as Roman said that he was beneath him, Jacob got up through the table and threw the death grip on him 3 times. Yeah. Roman kept getting out of it. He kept putting it back on him. He ain't hit him with another move. Just death grip, death grip, death grip.
But this is
apparently it's a banned move. They ain't supposed to do that when it's like serious.
But this is the thing. You don't trademark a name like the First Family and Roman loses.
That's true.
I don't see that happening. They just trademarked
somebody in the family.
They just trademarked that Roman and the Usos, their new name is the First Family.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going somewhere different with the bloodline. It's still the bloodline as we know it, but now it's just like
they got to think about it. The reason why this is my opinion. The reason why I feel like they're calling it the First Family is because they can't officially call themselves the Bloodline
without Sammy
until they
Solo.
Until they get Solo and they get Jacob.
Yeah,
they got to bring Solo and they got to bring Jacob back into the fold. That's where the Bloodline comes in. Right now, I agree with the First Family. I actually like.
Now I know y'all. Now, okay, so. The other thing, like people was doing Easter eggs. I don't know if y'all spoke about this, like I think 2 weeks ago when after the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania,
mm-hmm.
and the Usos came out in the Vegas jerseys.
Yeah, when they were standing in the ring with him.
Yeah.
And
like, there was only one other person that had a Vegas jersey on that said Fatu, and that was Jacob, and he had the black one on there, and he was backwards.
Yeah.
So a lot of people were trying to throw that out there, like the Usos could be joining Jacob, but I don't know.
I mean, it really just depends because we've already talked about it. Roman's not going to have a crazy long reign this time.
No, absolutely
No.
not.
So it just depends on if they really think that Jacob can be the guy. I guess it's when they decide to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
That's
It's either
really-
Jacob or Oba because they really want this. I mean, I could see Oba versus Jacob, and I could see Oba versus Roman at SummerSlam.
Okay. So we're done predictions. I got to get your thoughts on what Jay said last week. He said that if it were up to him and he was running WWE, he would have Oba win the IC championship if it's going this mean ass run. What you think about that?
I mean, they do the same. They did the same thing with Gunther, didn't they?
Yeah, but that was for 666 days.
Yeah. Honestly, I made Oba a double champ.
I brought that up as an option. Do you think they would make him a double champ? Because the question I had, the reason why he answered like that, because I asked, with Oba retiring Brock Lesnar, you somewhat kind of book yourself into a hole unless you have something spectacular coming out of it. Because right now he's just doing these open challenges, and all he's done is take out Otis Santozawa.
So, what they should have did, you beat Brock Lesnar, you automatically get a title shot. He should have been Roman's first opponent. Not saying that he had to beat him.
And
not saying
Roman called him out at the press conference for WrestleMania.
And not saying that Roman had to beat him or Oba had to beat Roman. The Usos could have gotten involved and it could have been disqualification because Roman was on the brink of being beat. But I would have did that and just kept this doggone. I would have kept that going all the way up until SummerSlam.
What I was saying is that when it comes down to Oba, the way that they have Oba built up right now, Oba doesn't need to lose another match.
No.
If I was writing it and I was writing the script, as of right now, Oba will be running through everybody. He'd be wrecking everybody. I would put the United States or the Intercontinental Championship on him. He would definitely beat Penta for it. Let Oba run with that and then put the World Heavyweight title on him. And then I still wouldn't have him lose the Intercontinental Championship cleanly. I would have him lose it in like a fucking fatal four-way match or a ladder match where he doesn't get pinned. And then, like I said, let him do his thing with the World Heavyweight Championship, just completely destroying everybody for a little bit. Like he would be the modern day 170 something win Goldberg if that's what I would do. Honestly. And then when he finally drops the title, let him drop it to somebody in the craziest, most shocking, kind of like how we all was when Goldberg finally beat Undertaker. Like that's how it's gonna be if you do it right, because your jaw's just gonna drop when he finally loses the title.
Yeah, King of the Ring is too far though.
Yeah, that's like later in the year.
I think that's after SummerSlam.
Yeah.
So, I do have a little tidbit here from.
I do like that though, tying the ruler and the moniker. Honestly, I would do title for title at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
IC title with the World Heavyweight Championship title.
So whoever wins becomes a double champ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oba get double champ, and then boom, right after that is Money in the Bank.
They gotta capitalize. Like I like the Oba Open Challenge. I'm digging it. I'm actually was cool with his first opponent being Otis, especially in the way that did you see how fucking far he threw Otis?
Yeah.
I don't care. Braun Strowman came out with his little tweet, his little comment and everything like that. But I've never seen Braun Strowman pick up Otis and throw Otis almost halfway across the ring.
Yeah.
Nah. But they can't go down, right?
Nah, they gotta his next competitor gotta be like somebody like Rusev or something like that. Like
that's what I'm saying. They gotta keep going this way with it.
Yeah.
So I got something with Roman and Punk. So it says here, the idea of CM Punk retaining the World Heavyweight Championship against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania Then losing the title to Reigns at Backlash was reportedly discussed within WWE. It was possible and apparently talked about that Punk could beat Reigns and then lose the title at Backlash. So they'd be even when it was over, but Reigns would end up as champion as a way to protect Punk's position. But the decision in the end was for Reigns to win here.
They don't need to protect. Who keeps thinking of this shit? They don't need to protect Punk.
Well, TKO runs creative, so that them.
I'm glad. I'll be honest. I'm glad they didn't do it. I'm glad that they didn't do it. CM Punk did not need to win WrestleMania, and the way that they built up WrestleMania, you felt that CM Punk was going to lose.
Yeah,
I mean,
and this is
Roman had CM Punk crashing out because he called him old.
Yeah,
you felt it,
and that's the thing. CM Punk never said his thing was never winning the championship at WrestleMania. It was always headlining. He already won a match at WrestleMania, so him walking into WrestleMania as champ was good enough. I don't feel like if knowing that this was Roman Reigns, 11th?
Yep.
Yeah, I know Jacob kind of, messed that up on ESPN saying 12, but it was his 11th WrestleMania that he's headlined. You don't let him lose off that.
No.
Like, it's history making. So they made the right choice. That shouldn't even been a fucking discussion.
And they set up CM Punk perfectly on Monday Night Raw with him and Cody Rhodes.
Yes, absolutely.
Like they set that segment, set everything up perfectly for him. So I mean, I could see CM Punk immediately going into a feud with Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah, SummerSlam.
So I got some AEW stuff here before we go. So AEW will have roughly 12 to 16 months to secure a new television deal with either Paramount, Skydance, or elsewhere. Paramount, though, already has significant business ties to WWE parent company TKO Group. Sources close to Tony Khan say he has told associates that AEW is prepared to move to YouTube, presumably as a temporary placeholder while seeking a new partner.
So one, Paramount's not happening. We ain't got to worry about that. TKO is not going to get – Paramount's not going to happen. But I will say this. I think that, in my opinion, I think that AEW needs to stop trying to secure TV deals. I think AEW honestly should just partner with YouTube, do their shows like they've been doing live on YouTube or whatever it is. Or why won't they go back? I don't understand why they won't go back to HBO Max.
They're still on there.
Huh?
They're currently still on there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get why they can't.
And I think they have a deal with Amazon Prime too for the
I was just about to say they should just go full blown Amazon Prime.
That too.
Doggone NBA already has games on Amazon Prime. NFL has games on Amazon Prime. They will fit perfectly in that.
Cable television is overrated now. It's all about streaming sites.
Yeah.
Streaming. So the fact that they're still trying to secure TV deals, to me, is kind of crazy right now when we're in the age of everybody's going streaming. I'm still thinking at one point that WWE is going to pretty much have all their content on Netflix.
Yeah.
I feel like that's coming soon.
Yeah, I feel like Raw and SmackDown are going to be on there. And NXT.
So.
Well, that's all I got. That's all y'all got?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. All right, everybody. We'd like to thank y'all for tuning in to episode 199 of OTR Wrestling Podcast. This has been our Backlash 2026 predictions. Look out for the watch party on this Saturday, 6 p.m. start time is when I will be starting. I will not do the pre-show. I'll never do the pre-show. This is your man, Trey, a.k.a. Treyway, a.k.a. OTR Trey, a.k.a. Wednesday Night Trey, a.k.a. Watch Party Trey, a.k.a. Still Prediction Champ Trey.
Oh, My bad. You done?
Damn.
Hey, this is your boy Jay, aka OTR Messiah, aka the Prediction King. Until I get dethroned, I will be that. So, catch you on the next one.
Hey man, this your boy JD, aka OTR Mic Drop. I guess I'm a prediction champ since it was a 3-way tie, but It doesn't matter. You know, it was good being back. It's great to be in the Rock's words, in the words of the people champ, finally back home. Shout out to all of our followers who engaged in the chat today. Y'all was lit, y'all was live. Please keep on subbing. Tune in. We're gonna discuss how this 200 episode shit gonna work out. I don't know. It just might be something special. We might just have a 200 episode and just end up doing a special something. Don't know as of yet, but we appreciate y'all. And until next time, peace out.
Make sure y'all tune in.